going on? It's Dr. Gonzo Boogie here again, and in this video I just wanted to go through and show my Hammer Dracula VHS tapes. And I actually don't have the whole Dracula series on tape. I'm missing like 2 or 3 of the Hammer Dracula films, but I figured I'd show it anyways. And I hope to one day get some of the Frankenstein and Mummy Hammer films on tape. I buy most of these at thrift stores, and I've yet to come across any of those ones yet. But first off here I have the Horror of Dracula, which is the first in Hammer's Dracula series, and in my opinion the best. This one came out in 1958, and it's a really good adaptation of the classic Dracula story. That's, you know, the same story that, you know, the Lugosi one and the Nosferatu story. Just, you know, this one has Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in it, which I really think make it. They do a great job as Dracula and Van Helsing, and I just love this movie. I actually have 2 copies of the Horror of Dracula, but they're exactly the same. I really love these Warner Brothers Hammer releases. A lot of these are from Warner Brothers. This is the second Hammer Dracula film, and this one actually doesn't have Christopher Lee in it as Dracula. It continues from the first one as if Dracula has actually been killed, and this one came out in 1960. And it's a pretty good sequel. It has Peter Cushing returning as Van Helsing, and I always really like this one. I remember every time I watch this one, I have a really good time. Just a really good Dracula vampire story. I would say the one flaw is it's missing Christopher Lee as Dracula. And then I actually don't have the third Hammer Dracula film, which also is a sequel to the first one, which came out in 1966. So there's like a big gap between the second one and that one, and the Dracula the Prince of Darkness, which is the third one, actually follows the first one too. So the first Hammer Dracula film has 2 sequels to it, which is pretty cool. But this is the fourth Hammer Dracula film. Dracula has risen from the grave, and this one came out in 1968. And I really love the box art on this one. The movie's really good too. I love all of these Hammer Dracula films with Christopher Lee in them and Peter Cushing. Just really great, really fun to watch. And again, Warner Brothers, I think, did a really good job on the box art for this. Really love the cover for that one. Then this is the fifth Hammer Dracula film. Taste the Blood of Dracula, which you gotta love that name. That's what I love about these Hammer films. They always have the best names, like The Curse of Frankenstein and Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed. Just really fun horror names. And this is the fifth in the Hammer series. And like I said, the name for this is great, and so is the box art. And this is another really fun one to watch. If you haven't seen this one, would highly recommend this one. And then next up is Dracula AD 1972, which I'm actually missing Scars of Dracula on VHS, but I have that one on DVD. Scars of Dracula is the 6th in the Hammer Dracula series, and this is the 7th, I think. And this is Dracula AD 1972, and this one actually takes place in 1972, where like one of Van Helsing's relatives in like the future has somehow fights Dracula when Dracula gets resurrected. It's a really cool story, and Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing both come back for this one, and I really like this one. I think this one's fun, and this one is actually brand new, not opened yet, and again from Warner Brothers, and I really love the box art in this one. Just a really great picture right there. And then last here is the last Hammer film to feature Christopher Lee as Dracula. And this is The Rites of Dracula, which this is also known as the Satanic Rites of Dracula, but this is in public domain, and this is just a public domain release of this, so it's been released under a lot of different names, but the Satanic Rites of Dracula is the real name for the film. And this is not the best in the series, and this one follows Dracula 1980 1972 as a sequel pretty much, because it takes place in the future with Van Helsing's you know, either I think it's his son or his like great grandson, who is now you know, fighting Dracula who's been brought back. So this one actually sequels Dracula 80 1972, and it came out right after. I think the year after, and this one's cool too. If you watch all the Hammer films, this one's really great to watch too. And I'm missing the very last one on tape also, which is the Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, which also doesn't have Christopher Lee in it, but it has Peter Cushing as Van Helsing in it. So it's definitely one of the Dracula films in my opinion. And that was my Dracula Hammer VHS collection, and I hope you guys liked the video. Definitely leave a thumbs up or comment, and thanks for watching.